Hi, so this is my video for capturing and handling an animal. First off, I've prepared all my equipment, which is my cat transport container. I've made sure that it's clean and dry, has no breakages, that all the latches are functional for security. I've also placed a clean towel in the bottom as an absorbent surface and also to provide extra comfort and something for the cat to grab onto whilst in the transport container. Right, I'll start the procedure. Okay, so this is the second part of my video. I have approached Bonnie's cage and assessed her temperament. I'm fairly familiar with Bonnie as I've worked at this facility for a little while she's been here, and I know that she's a very friendly cat, and considering that, I have decided to just handle her with minimal restraint and just pick her up according to the appropriate procedure. So I've already got my equipment ready. So I enter Bonnie's cage. Hey Bonnie. Yes. Making sure that the enclosure door is securely closed behind me, just in case. I like to say hello to Bonnie first, just to make her feel comfortable, give her a sniff of the cage, and also this gives me a bit more time to assess her temperament, because even though I'm used to her, she may have had some stress over the last few days while I haven't been here, so it's always good to just say hello and get her comfortable with you, which, as you can see, she's a very friendly kitty. So I have the transport crate here. I unlock one side, the locks, and looks like Bonnie's just getting in by herself, which is great. As you can see, she's a very friendly kitty, so I wasn't expecting that, but it's an added bonus. So I'll do another capture and handling technique, but there you go. So I've locked the two latches so that Bonnie's secure in there. I assess her, make sure she's okay. She is scratching around a little bit, but she doesn't seem to have any major signs of stress in terms of vocalization or a dramatic change in behaviour. She hasn't become aggressive. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to clean Bonnie's cage. So I will take her transport container out of here. So just pick her up, try and keep it nice and even, not swaying. Exit the enclosure, keeping our transport crate nice and even. And that's Bonnie done in the transport container. I will put her back in there and I'll just do a handling procedure for a cat, because that was very easy. The last video of me capturing and handling Bonnie went a little bit too well, and I just wanted to show that I can capture and handle our cat effectively. So I'll just do another capturing technique. So Bonnie's locked up in her cage at the moment. Open the door. Bonnie? I talk to Bonnie as I enter the cage, just so she's familiar with me. In the last video I've already assessed Bonnie's behaviour, and since coming out of the transport crate I've also assessed her levels of stress, and she seems quite calm and she is interacting with myself and her environment quite well, so I'm not concerned that she's stressed at all. So, Bonnie, yeah, baby. So usually before I try capturing and handling, I just give the animal a few pats and just let them become familiar with me. And with Bonnie, because she's a quite well-temperamented cat, I'll just try. So with a feline, you grab them from the underbelly and then support their hind legs and keep them close to your chest, because Bonnie is quite friendly. This is an appropriate capture and handling technique for her, and I can transport her from this cage to another cage or to the transport container. If I was transporting her to another cage, I would ideally use the transport crate just for added security, but she's, like I said, a very friendly cat, so this is an appropriate handling and capture and handling procedure for this particular animal. Thank you, Bonnie.